My time in college is coming to an end. I'm a senior now. I only have a couple more weeks of classes and then it's over. When I think back, as I've had a lot of time to do recently, I think about all the people that I've met and the relationships that I made. And a lot of the relationships I don't have anymore. Since I'm not with anyone right now, all of my relationships are mostly in memories. And that got me thinking about how memories and being together shape relationships. Or the most important relationship I made in college was Liam. He was one of the first people I met. I lived with him freshman year. I met him my first day, and I'm going to be with him my last day of senior year. So he's been really the only constant figure in my life for the past 4 years.
Say one that stands out pretty distinctly. So we used to fight all the time when we were little, and now I have like a fourth grade journal that every week we were supposed to write down what we did that weekend. So a bunch of them are just stories of just so again my older brother kicked my ass for fist fighting when you're grow up. It's so much fun. Just whatever. I would always lose, but it's fun. It's just it feels so. But whatever. And then my sister is older than him, so we were growing up. She would always kind of defend me. I was her she was probably 5 when I was born, so really into playing with dolls and stuff. And then I was born. She would always say I was her baby doll then. So then my brother would pick on me, and then she would come and beat shit out of him. Until he started getting around to 10 or whatever, and then he got bigger than her kinda. She broke her arm a couple times when we were kids, so that was the end all. She would have a broken arm and hit him in the head with it. And it was pretty metal, honestly. Well, my dad, I feel is very much a kid at heart, so, and he's very still outdoorsy and active. And I don't see that really stopping. So I just feel the thing that most distinctly comes to mind with him is just anytime you're down to hey dad, want to take a hike, want to go play tennis, he's always down. I feel I definitely was a little bit of a mama's boy when I was growing up as a kid. She's very comforting, sweet presence, while at the same time being a mom and being crazy at times too, because we were all pains in the ass, I'm sure, growing up. They got a hot tub a month before I left for school. So I think they were pretty stoked in a sense to be empty nesters. And now my dad's retiring and they just have a ton of hours to do whatever they want. And they have an awesome social life. It's hysterical. My parents literally would go to parties and I would be in high school on Saturday night, just home alone, cool guys. We're dressing up and yeah, our friends have this cabin, uh yeah, they're staying active. I don't think they're too bummed with the empty nester lifestyle because they just have friends coming out the ass, I guess.
So, you had friends recently come up to visit last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that you were more worried about them not liking us or us not liking them?
Wasn't too worried either way, honestly. Definitely, I think it would have been weird if, for some reason, one of you didn't like one of them, but it would have had to have a reason behind it, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, Langhorn threw up a little bit in James's hat, so James probably didn't like Langhorn until that got resolved, which it did quickly, and then he was like, Langhorn, good man, whatever. So yeah, I wasn't too worried about anybody not liking anybody. I mean, I think that the biggest thing is just the longer you're friends with somebody, like, I think, like, the less time you have to, like, constantly be spending with them to just, like, know that you are friends. Like, you know, I've known AJ since, like, 3rd grade. I could see him after not seeing him for 2 years, and I feel like, you know, like, not seeing each other for 2 years, like, wouldn't affect our friendship at that stage because there's so... You know, I think it'll definitely be a more mature year where, like, it is a little bit more, like, work-oriented, and even when we are kind of, like, blowing off steam, it won't be, like, you know, early college type of blowing off steam. You know, it'll be, like, going to karaoke with the guys who I'm in management classes with, you know, or, like, whatever. But, you know, still a lot of friends up and stuff. All the people in my program are fairly friendly. I'm friends with a lot of them, so I'm sure we can spend time together like that. But definitely going from, like, living in a house of 10 guys to living in a house of 4 or 5 next year, it's definitely going to be less excitement all the time. But it'll be all right. I'll probably be more inclined to get a full-time job during the year and just kind of save up money doing that, and just having all that free time. You know, I'll spend it working, hopefully, just doing some job on campus or some shit.
Have you guys been spending your days? What do you do all day?
I don't know. I hang out with Lex all the time, and then when I don't, whatever, I'll play, like, Smash, or we got this, like, duck game on the Switch, or just, like, you know, same shit we always do.
How many cats do you want in this video?
Well, I'm a silent filmmaker.
Dude, this is a great
How many
street for
cats?
Dude, when I want to walk, I just pet at least 2 stray cats every walk.
This video is going to be seen by a lot of people.
They're nice stray cats.
Like you put your picture in here.
Right?
I'm gonna drop to that.
Right? Wait, if James bombs this one out of the park, then Ryan graduates. Do you understand? Ryan graduates, because that's a really good video. Oh! I mean, not that far, actually. Still pretty, it looked good.
I miss you guys. I'll see you soon. I know, we've known each other for our entire college lives.
Yeah, met you the first day I moved in, right?
I think, yeah, that was a really fun year. We got very close that year, like all of us in the dorm.
Yeah, no, definitely. Got into a lot of crazy adventures.
Got some fresh pal.
Us, the most unlikely grouping. not
I don't think
really.
it was that unlikely. I think we were.
Not too unlikely. A lot of similar backgrounds, socioeconomic and geographical backgrounds of similar locations.
I wish we took more pictures then.